Hey, Sophie girl. Did you have a good weekend? Are you ready for Monday is the question. Because it's coming whether we're ready or not. Hey, Galilee. It's coming whether we're ready or not, right? That's the way it works. Isn't it close to like the first day of fall? September 20 something, I think. I think we're about to be there. Only thing bad about here is you think it's fall because it's cool in the morning and then it's so hot in the afternoon it feels like summer again. It likes to trick you. I'm ready for fall, like, to stay all day long. I'm definitely ready. That's my favorite season if it's, really cold all day. I wish it would just stay like it is in the morning. Me too, Sophie. I love fall. It's the cozy season, but it's not so cold that you're miserable. All right, well, are the Cancer offer me a romantic relationship in the future? Thank you, Sophie. They're a Walmart special. Walmart special. They have all kinds at Walmart, and they're cheap. I'm too poor to be buying from Victoria's Secret pajamas. I guess I could afford them if I wanted to, but I don't want to spend that much money. I have to come up with something better to put my money on. Hey, Matt. King of Pentacles, Nine of Wands reversed. This person does want to offer you a committed relationship in the future. The King of Pentacles is someone who has a commitment. Hey, Actions, long time no see. They have that intention at the very least, Galilee. That plan in that head, or an idea in their head, that kind of vibe. Been plastering my hallway today. That sounds like some work, Matt, but it's always fun when you can actually do something for your own house. It makes you feel a sense of accomplishment at the end of the day. When you know how to do something for your own house, that's good. And you save a lot of money too. Because it always costs so much to get other people to do it for you. Sophie, you said, will I get a job October from lawyer? Do you mean a job offer in October? You're welcome, Galilee. You got one wall to do tomorrow. See, look at you getting it done. Ever since the live I did at my mom's house when I had to drink the Mountain Dew to stay live until 2 a.m., now I'm a firm believer that if you really need to stay awake, get you some Mountain Dew. Because when I got home from picking Emily up that night, it was like 3:30 in the morning and my eyeballs was still wide awake. Hey, Fiona. You don't like Mountain Dew? It'll get you going, Sophie. Monster wakes you up? My son loves Monster. The one with the green and black can. I think it's like the original flavor. Sophie says she'd rather have Monster. He loves that Monster. I've been trying to drink coffee instead of 5-hour energies all the time because I know they're not good for me. That's a good thing, Fiona. That means you won't be unhealthy drinking them if you don't like the taste of them. That's good. It makes it easy not to drink them. That's a blessing. Tower reverse, 5 of cups. So I feel like you're going to get a new opportunity elsewhere, Sophie. Whatever that means for you, because the Fool card came behind the 5 of cups. So you may see some sort of disappointment around the question you asked me. But the Tower reverse says it's not going to be total loss because the Fool is here. Something maybe that you don't see coming just yet. Oh, okay, that's good because I don't want that job. Okay. But yeah, I feel like it's going to be something different. That would be a stressful job to work for a lawyer, I bet. And you probably have to like dress up and be all polite and proper. Like you can never just be comfortable. You probably get sent home if you wear your comfy pants. My friend told me it's a lot of work. Yeah, I bet you have to like type all these legal documents. Hey, Matthew. You're welcome, Sophie. I don't think I would want to work there unless I just had no choice. If that was the only place available, maybe. Matt said, hey, other Matt. Hey, other Matt. You welcome, Sophie. We got 2 Matts. Hey, cards. Can y'all tell how much, like, quieter it is? Or not quieter, but how much more chill it is when you turn on subscribers mode? I couldn't turn it on the other day and it was nuts in here. You too, Sophie girl. You got mats on all your channels? My kid is out there trying to fix my headlight on my car. We went to the parts store and we told them what kind of car it was. And there's like 2 brake lights and then there's 1 middle light. So there's 2 tail lights and 1 middle brake light. And they gave us 2 different kind of bulbs. They sold us 2 different kinds, so I figured we had it figured out. And then one of them works and one of them don't. So he's out there doing something to it, I don't know. Lucky say, yo, yo, yo. She done took up the Marky saying, yo, yo, yo. Remember the band Train? I was just watching Pat, the lead singer, sing on the field of a Savannah Bananas game. It was done in a fun way. The players had a choro dance and everything. The band Train. That sounds familiar, but maybe I need to look it up. The band Train. I have to know who that is. Like, I have to know. Like, if the song played, I would know. Have a feeling. Oh, Drops of Jupiter. Yes, I love that song. He's working on it now, Matt. He's out there. He's going to have to go to my cousin's house. She's our neighbor, and she has a bunch of tools and stuff. So he said he had to go get some sort of socket. I don't know. We're going to see when he comes back inside if he fixed it. I don't want to get on his nerves because I'll be out there like following him around and annoying him. So I just let him go out there. That's the best thing to do. Just let him go on his own. So me and him don't get into it because I'm following him around and annoying him. It's a choreographed dance. Okay, I got you. I didn't understood what that word meant. Drops of Jupiter in her hand. Tell me, did you fall from a shooting star? I think that's the song. It's 7:33 a.m. here. And I'm craving for tom yum soup and shrimp spring rolls. Well, you got at least a good 3 more hours before you can get that, Lucky. That means it's already Monday morning for Lucky. I gotta say, I'm glad it ain't Monday morning yet here. It's 12:34 p.m. where Matt is. He's still got the rest of his day left. Yeah, YouTube likes to limit how much you can type in one message. I know I'm a big mouth whenever it always tries to stop me before I finish what I'm saying. It's done that to me plenty of times. It's 4:35 there. It's 7:35 here. I know it's a wide known fact that we all live in different time zones, but it's still crazy to me. There can be everybody in the chat room at the same time, but it's all different for everyone. That's awesome, Lucky, when you have like a passion to do something. It makes the time go by fast. It's like you're in the zone. Matt said he's in the future. He is in the future. Matt's over there having to deal with Monday already, y'all. But the good thing is, he gets to Friday faster, though. He can rub it in on Fridays. When we're still on Thursday night. Sound like Lucky need to go to Fiona's house because Fiona got some spring rolls already. Hey, Dan the man. Hey, John, how are you? She said, sigh. Fiona, after my meeting last Friday, I called my mom and BFFs in the States to tell them. I thought you was about to say, sigh, Fiona, I want you some of your spring rolls. There you go. You said, Fiona, I love spring rolls. I thought you was about to say, sigh, Fiona, I wish I had your spring rolls. Dan, did you have a good weekend? Thank you, John. That'll give you a sense of wanting to do stuff whenever you get like good news finally after you've been waiting for things to change. It's like it helps give you that fire under your butt, you know? When you feel like you've been in a rut for a while and then you get a sudden good news or some sort of change in direction, it motivates you to want to do more. Lucky says she excited. Dan, you been good today? It's hard for me to believe you have, but you know, half and half. We had to rip out the printer and the in-laws took it to their place. Passwords, server, and paper was stuck. Oh Lord. Printers are like them red-headed stepchildren. When they don't want to work right, they make you want to cuss. Sometimes my printer at work just will not connect to my computer, like as a network printer. And it gets on my nerves. There's a thing you can open on the back of the printer, Dan. I'm sure you already know that. But that way you should be able to pull the jammed paper out. Look at John. He said he stopped smoking because of a girl since the last time he came here. You got you a woman? John done got a woman. You go, John. John gonna be over there in the corner secretly chewing on Nicorette. Because that woman done took his smokes. Yep, you got you a woman. Is she nice? We were blessed and we got it out, Marley. We even used a flashlight and Q-tips and alcohol to clean the little roller. See, I knew you would know what to do, Dan. Okay, Lucky. It makes you want to throw it out in the middle of the road when it don't want to work right. Technology can be an ass. I'm about to go cut my oven vent off because it's annoying me. I'll be right back. I was lazy, so we made sausage balls and cheese toast. You said, Marley, say that phrase again about the dog, please. The dog. Can I pet that dog? Is that what you... Huh? I think they mean they want me to say, can I pet that dog? That's hilarious. I saw this thing on some social media where they were making fun of how Southern people say oil. How do they say it, Emily? Bowl and oil? You don't remember?
5 bowls of bowl and oil.
5 bowls?
Yeah.
5 bowls of boiling oil. They say that we say it different in the South. 5 bowls of boiling oil. 5 bowls of boiling oil. I don't know how they're supposed to say it, but no, she's not my girlfriend yet, but I love her so much that she inspired me to let it go. I chew gum now. You go, John.
Mama, I'm not going to be your girlfriend.
I ain't asked about you being my girlfriend. I was reading a comment from John. John, and you just chew regular gum, not Nicorette? You probably would need a translator to live here, Dan. It's a whole nother language. Yes, Fiona. She be adding to the... You giving me some commentary, Emily? I don't know. I know they say use guys in the North and we say y'all. They don't even say y'all in the North, or eat grits. Well, thank you, Dan. They're Walmart special. I went ahead and got ready for bed early today, so that way I don't have anything that I have to do before tomorrow morning. Thank you, Fiona. She is pretty funny. She ain't got no sense. Card said, I grew up in Louisiana, but I'm in Arizona. They talk really different in Louisiana. They even talk different than I do. Just try to change the type of gum to not get bored, but I do not use Nicorette. My dad is a doctor and he told me willpower will do the trick. That is true. If you make your mind up, that's all it takes. Dan said he ate grits in Missouri. I thought a seagull flew through the back kitchen. I don't get that. I don't get the joke. If it's a joke, I don't get it. Sometimes it just goes way over my head. Oh, it looked like chicken doo-doo. You don't like grits? And if you're going to eat grits, you need to eat cheese grits. Like the regular ones are good, but the cheese grits are the good ones, the best ones. You put you some salt, pepper, butter, and cheese. I didn't get it. She said, I knew what you was saying, but I couldn't believe you would say that. You don't hate them, but it was a culture shock. I guess because we grew up on eating them. We've had them my whole life. Also, we have boiled peanuts down here. And a lot of people don't have them where they're from. Like in their grocery store, they don't have cans of boiled peanuts on the shelf. If you never had boiled peanuts and you get the chance to eat them, you won't be sorry. Cheese grits either. Fiona said she'll never get bored of you, Dan. Y'all get boiled peanuts from the gas station? That means they're still warm, probably. You would love boiled peanuts, Fiona. They are good. Gage,
Yeah.
did it work?
I got the 2 outer ones changed.
Woo! Go Gage! Go Gage!
What are you doing?
I'm happy.
Are you live?
Yeah. So what do I need to do about the middle one?
I don't have the right bulb, but I'm looking for one.
Do I need to go to the store in the morning and ask them for it?
I'll let you know if you do.
Oh, okay. Dan, I've never tried that before, but when they put them in their Pepsi, it'll be like roasted peanuts. And they usually get like a glass bottle Coke or even a plastic bottle. And they buy like the little packages of roasted peanuts and they'll put them inside the Coke. But I never did that before. He's pretty nice to her, Fiona. They have their normal they have their normal little sister brotherly stuff, but they're pretty nice to each other. Do we have ramps where I'm at? I know what a ramp is, but I'm not sure I know what you mean. I never put a boiled peanut in a Coke. I've seen them put the roasted ones in there, though. Right now it's peanut season here, and all the farmers are taking in like their harvest of peanuts. So that's like one of our main economy drivers in this area is peanuts. Oh, did she, Fiona? I remember that song, but I've never paid enough attention to it. Country when country wasn't cool. They're a type of wild onion or garlic. Okay, I'm not sure about that, Isaac. If we do, I haven't heard it called that before. You used to put your peanuts in your Coke, Fiona? You know how the southern folks put the peanuts in their Coke, like the roasted peanuts?
No.
I told them I never tried it before, but people do it. Yeah, that's a new one for me. A wild onion or garlic.
Here.
Oh yeah, Emmy made me something in the freezer. It's peanut butter with chocolate chips. It's full in my mouth now. I don't know if I like it.
If you don't like it, blame the TikTok.
Is that who gave you the idea?
Yeah.
It's like a dark chocolate Reese cup. Y'all would throw them at each other, Dan. Isaac said they're good, but people won't want to be anywhere close to you for a while. The smell sticks with you for days. Whenever I make macaroni salad, I had to start getting like the little gloves you can throw away, like the disposable gloves, and cut the red onion. Because I don't know if it was in my head or what, but I would like take Dial soap and put it underneath my fingernails and do it like this on my hands. And I felt like I could smell the onion for a week. I would literally clip my fingernails down as low as I could, and it would drive me nuts. I remember circling the drive-in, pulling up and turning down George Jones. I remember when no one was looking, I was putting peanuts in my Coke. I love it. I love George Jones too. Getting smacked. That's the mama boy measurement. Hey, LJ. L to the J. If anybody gives George Jones a chance, they'll love him, Fiona. Oh, so you can smell them like that. Yeah, I don't want to eat them. That's rough. No, I didn't. You talking about Tammy Wynette, right? I didn't know they had that. A mini series of him and Tammy Wynette. That is too cool. Hey, Shyness. I'm good, LJ. What about you? Shyness, you can have a free yes or no question, or if you want an oracle cards, or you can do a reading, a mini reading. But you don't have to, we don't have any lists. We just in here running our mouth. Is it kind of like a reality show series, Fiona? Or is it like an actual acting TV show kind of thing? Very cool interview with Slim Pickens today. Didn't know he was a rodeo cowboy before Hollywood. Very cool interview with Slim Pickens today. Okay, so it's an actual TV show. I bet it's so cute. Because they're a vibe anyway in real life. You know, like their real self is a whole vibe. Can you imagine like a little TV show? I've probably already told y'all this, but I really don't like to shop on the TikTok shop, but I'm almost like this close to buying me this projector I keep seeing on there. Because I don't have a TV in my room yet. I have one in my living room, and then my kids have one in their room, like mounted to the wall. But my plan was to buy one for Christmas for myself, for my room. But I seen this projector, and you can put it like on your ceiling, you can put it on your wall, and it already has like smart TV capabilities, so it has like YouTube already on it. It already has all the apps that you can think of to what, like Netflix would be on there. And you can put it up on the wall as you're laying in the bed, and you can make it big or small. You can put it on any blank wall. You just have to have the light off so you can see it, right? And I'm like, then I wouldn't have to worry about mounting it. Slim Pickens. I don't know who that is, Dan. You said, remember him riding the atom bomb, M, like he was riding a bull. He was in The Little Drummer Girl with Alexander Skarsgård and Florence Pugh. All right. Thank you, Shyness. You can post your question, baby. Curious what state you're in because it would make sense as to why you've never heard about. I'm in Georgia, Isaac. Projector would be okay in the bedroom as it's dark. And see, Matt, like for me, I'm not going to be watching it all day long anyway because I'm going to be going to work. But the time of day that I would be wanting to watch it is when it's dark anyway. So I think it'd be perfect. All right, you want to see if old or new is coming towards you. Let's see. Is that why, Isaac? Is Georgia a place that they have don't have them? This is another show I would recommend, Marley. The Little Drummer Girl, very good show, espionage show. It is also a mini-series. Mini-series are good and bad at the same time. They're good because you can binge them in like a day or two, and then they're bad if you really like them and you want more to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to screenshot it, Fiona.
What mini-series?
It's called The Little Drummer Girl. Fiona said it.
Is she a midget?
Is it a midget? About a midget, you're saying? I don't know. I haven't seen it. She's a Gilmore Girl lover, so it's probably good. Hey, Claudia. All right. Whatever comes out for Shyness. Okay, Isaac. That means it's north of me then. It's in the hills of West Virginia then. I done got stuck on watching stories about people that have like real life encounters with paranormal activity in the Appalachian Mountains. And there's this girl. Let me go ahead, Fiona, if you like paranormal stories. Look this girl up. Shyness wants me to shut up and do their reading. If you search, hold on. If you search her name, and then she has a playlist called like Appalachian Stories, or she was a travel nurse and she would go to these people's houses in the Appalachian Mountains. And that junk scared Emily, but oh my God, it was so good.
I have it stuck in my room for a week. Don't watch it.
She said, no, it's not about a midget or a little person, Emily. It's about spies from the novel by John Le Carre, an actual spy himself in the 60s to the 80s.
Actually, something wrong. I'm actually a spy. Cause I be spying on them men.
Claudia, I would not be that brave. Claudia want to buy a house in the Appalachian Mountains.
I don't. The one of the stories was talking about it like really went dark, and then like this like man was walking towards her, but it like wasn't. She couldn't see it because it was dark. And then when she left the person's house, it was light again.
Y'all, the stories are and Claudia, you need to look that lady up. The Chelsea Rule lady I just posted in the chat.
And there was a man living in this girl's attic.
That was a different thing.
I know it was a good time, but I still be thinking he's like under the bed or something.
All right. 3 more shuffles for Shyness because I'm not focusing. Let me focus. Oh, Claudia done looked her up. Any new love or old stuff coming towards me? Alright, any new love or old stuff coming towards you? Okay, Dan. It feels very, very much like this is a reading that is bringing out a part of your past, like a person from your past or someone that's still in your energy from your past. And it's saying that if you stick around with whatever this is, like if this person tries to come back towards you, it's going to be something that doesn't really get off the ground. Page of Wands reversed. Also, this person has issues being emotionally vulnerable. Queen of Cups reversed. And Spirit is saying your best advice when dealing with this is to not put any expectations in this person. And even if you have a desire to open up to them or reciprocate their energy, to hold yourself back. Because where the success is, it's not immediate, the new thing, because the Chariot card is here. So the Chariot is about moving forward or things taking place before this actually manifests. But the Chariot card says this is forward movement. There is something new with the Knight of Cups and the Fool energy. And whoever this person is, they're emotionally available and they actually show their emotions. They make an emotional pass towards you. They'll send you an emotional message, or they'll say things that let you know their intentions, and they're very truthful and straightforward with the Ace of Swords. So this is someone that's going to be balanced in the way they put their effort towards you. Magician in the upright. And the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming, is the Ten of Pentacles. But under that Ten of Pentacles, again, is the Four of Wands reversed. So it doesn't seem like this is a big deal, but it really is. Energetically, you need to close off the idea of anything from your past coming back in. So if it does come back in, be prepared to resist the temptation to open up to it. But when you think of the past, try to energetically wish them well. You know, I hope them the best in the world. I'm grateful for what I've learned from this person from my past, but I don't want them back. And you don't have to tell them. Energetically, you just have to match that energy. And sometimes it takes work because they done bad things to us, or they said hurtful things, or things didn't work out the way you wanted, or you saw there was potential in that person, but it just didn't never really get to where you wanted it to get. But Spirit is saying whoever or whatever it's talking about in your past here was emotionally unavailable and kind of like a game player. It could be with the Page of Wands reversed. If they're not, they're just immature when it comes to commitment. It could be simple as that. It's like, remove any expectations you have from this person. And if they come back around, which is possible since this is coming up, they could possibly send you a message or like a post or go by your job or whatever is for you in your situation to get your attention. And the advice is, even if you desire this person, your highest timeline is telling you to hold back. What's for your best good is to hold back and send them on their way with love energetically. You know, even if you just say, pray for the strength to do that. Because once the Chariot energy comes in, this is when you've totally released the past. This might mean, okay, I'm on my own for a minute, but I'm totally releasing it. If the past was to come knocking today, I'm not going to answer. I'm going to say, I wish you well, but I don't think I'm for your best good and you're not for my best good, right? So this is like in the future, Chariot energy. There's something new here. And it will be very obvious because there'll be the Knight of Cups with the Ace of Swords. So they will communicate their intentions, and it'll be kind of obvious what they want because they're not scared to be emotionally vulnerable and open up. Then the Ten of Pentacles is what you don't see coming. That's what it has the potential to turn into if both people put work into it. Whoever this is someone you don't have a history with, though. I feel like this other thing is still hanging on in your energy. And it's just kind of like when you have a closet and you have, 20 things. Let's say you have 25 outfits in there, but you only wear 3 outfits, but your closet's kind of small, so you can only fit the 25 outfits. Well, until you get rid of some of the stuff you're not wearing anymore, you don't have room to buy new clothes. And all of this is from an energetic perspective. I feel like the new thing that comes in after the Chariot energy has a potential to turn into long-term life partner, long-term commitment, whether that's marriage or living together or whatever it looks like for you. But it's only after you have energetically shut the door on this past thing. Even if you're not with this person, you could still energetically have the door open. Like in the back of your mind, if you're not with anyone and this person was to come around, you should still be prepared to resist the temptation and shut it out. Because that's you leaving behind this frequency of going in circles and being emotionally unavailable. You're telling the universe, I don't deserve that anymore. I'm ready for something that's going to be healthy and long-term. And I'm going to shut it out completely, even if it's easy to give back into it because it's comfortable and I know what it is. I know who I'm dealing with. I can pretty much predict how this is going to go. But if you go to the uncomfortable side of things, play it cool with just you for a little while and say, even if I have to be by myself, I'm not settling for less than what I deserve, which is a life partnership. I'm in the Chariot energy. I'm going with the flow, and I'm going to take a leap of faith. That's having faith in what you can't see yet with your eyeballs. That's when I feel like there's going to be someone that you don't have to chase after that will make themselves known to you. Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords. They will be very truthful and open about their intentions, and it could turn into long-term commitment. But the only thing you have to do between now and then is completely shut out whatever this past thing is. Because you still might have a connection with this past thing, like you might feel attraction towards them, but you're going to have to resist that. You may even be tested by them coming back around or someone with their same energy showing up. So you got to show the universe, I'm not going to settle for that anymore. I send you on your way with love, and then I feel like the new thing is coming up ahead. That's the thing with the most potential. Okay, so that's what I got, Shyness. Don't settle for the thing that's not emotionally vulnerable and available to you. If you're willing to be emotionally vulnerable, then you deserve the same in return. That's what I say. All right, I'm going to give you an oracle to go with it. You're very welcome, Shyness. This says, don't stop. Now you tell me this don't go with it. Don't stop moving ahead. Great things are on the horizon. Is that not what you need to hear? The Chariot energy. Don't stop moving ahead. Your successful life partnership is ahead of you. Behind you is what you need to leave with love. Be grateful for all the lessons you learned with this person, because they're helping you become a version of yourself that's going to attract the new thing. Don't stop moving ahead. Great things are on the horizon. I don't even know if I've ever seen this card in this deck before. But Chariot energy, this goes with that. Don't stop moving ahead. Even if you got to play it cool and just be solo for a little while. If that's what it takes to prove to you and the universe that you don't want someone who's not going to be vulnerable with you, right? Who's not going to be committed. So the past stuff, that's just something that was meant to teach you things, and you should kind of like let it be where it is And if it tries to come back around, just remember this reading. Rewind it and listen to my big mouth. In the future, if you need advice and the past shows up, jot down the timestamp for this reading so you can listen to me say it all over again. Because you could be, in a vulnerable place. Because sometimes the past likes to show up when we're down and out, when we're depressed, when we're having a rough time. Because they know we'll easily fall back into that same pattern because we're kind of in a place of vulnerability. And therefore, just be mindful if that happens. Just listen to me tell you this all over again, okay? The past likes to wait until we are, in not so good a place so they can come back in the door. So don't let them back in. Hey, Teresa. Lucky's back. Back again. Lucky's back. Tell a friend. Lucky's back. Lucky's back. Lucky's back. Lucky's back. Da-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na. I created a monster, but nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Shady. I'm chopped liver. My brain's a weird place. I done got hot, but Emily was cold earlier, so I cut the air up so she wouldn't be freezing. But now my brain, my face is hot. Thank you, Teresa. You gotta at least give me a question, though. Teresa just be donating her butt off in every room that she loves. And then she just tells you to give her a general because she's trying to be nice and donate to your room. It got scary when I said, look it back. Hey, Karma. Long time no see. I hope you've been doing good. All right, let's give Teresa a general. There's Marky. I'm good, Marky. I figure I would quit bullshitting, Mark, and I would go live. Are you proud? Yes, Claudia, the one with the lipstick and the hair tie make me piss my pants because basically that lady was trying to freeze her to death so she would need the coffee or the tea or whatever so that she would use her lipstick on the cup. Bruh. That whole playlist is like that. Thank you, Teresa. Y'all see what I mean? She buying her a general, Mark a general. I told her she has a good heart and not to let any crappy people take advantage of it. I know she gets tired of me saying that, but I'm telling you that because I don't want you to let nobody take advantage of you. All right. I love you too, Teresa. All right, we're going to give Teresa a general and then we'll let Mark ask his. Let's see. Teresa got you a reading, Mark. Hey, Jonathan. Jonathan been hanging out with them women folks. I'm just kidding. I don't know if you have. I'm just trying to make you laugh. Marky said, oh, Lord. Thank you, Karma. Jonathan will hang out with some women, y'all. He got him a little circle of them. Thank you, Jonathan. I'm going to do Teresa and then Mark, and then you'll be next, okay? Mark, did you see what Lucky put in the chat about your question? Oh, God. Okay, Teresa, I don't know what this is talking about. It's general, so I want you to take the energy that I'm describing and you put it to what it goes in your life. The main thing this feels like is kind of like if you're wanting to build an empire, right? But you're on the early days of it. So it's going to take a lot of work in the beginning. And let's say you're putting in 60 hours a week and you have made $20 for the whole week, but you've put in 60 hours. Again, it don't have to be this, but just think about this example. You've put in all this work, and then you look at the end of the week and you got $20 to show for it, but you've been really busy. Hermit reversed, Two of Pentacles. You've went everywhere, and it can make you feel a tinge of hopelessness, or are you on the wrong path? Or are you doing this for nothing? Is what you're doing getting you anywhere? And it can make you feel like sometimes you just want to release it and say, let the bitch burn, because you're dissatisfied with the results. But my advice to you is no, that's not what you need to do. You need to hold fast to whatever this plan is, or whatever this thing is you're doing daily or weekly. You need to hold fast to it. The Four of Pentacles. You need to maintain the action you're taking. Even if you're in the baby steps, or even if you don't see a lot of results with your eyeballs in this moment, have some patience with the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles requires us to invest our energy, our time, our efforts, our money with faith, because ultimately we don't really see the results yet. The Seven of Pentacles can be annoying sometimes because it's basically Spirit giving us the lesson of patience, right? But the King of Wands is here. That's the kind of energy you have to basically embody, right? Is, going after what you want. And don't burn yourself out. That's what I have an issue with. When I want to do something, I'll get overly obsessed and burn myself out. And then I'll burn myself out to the point where I won't work on it at all, whatever the thing is. Even if it's a new hobby, I'll be like super hyper focused on it. And then I'll just like completely go out of my mind doing it too much. And then I won't do it at all. But all I'm saying is, if you can't see with your eyeballs the results you want, even if this is exercising or starting a side business, it could be many things, but it's going to require busy on your side. You're going to be busy with it. I don't feel like I belong anywhere. Well, you belong right up in here, but that's a sign of you just awakening to who you are spiritually. Sometimes you can feel that way, like you don't belong, like nobody understands you, right? That's right. Tell her, Mark. But whenever, whenever you start to wake up to how stupid a lot of the people are around you, that's just normal. It's because you're getting like the gift of discernment, and you start to open your eyes to things that they've been around you all along, but then you start to notice it in a way with like you're seeing it through the eyes of discernment now. So the things that's been there the whole time, you see it differently. Your perspective has changed. So get you a goal to work on, whatever this goal is that it's talking about, and put your efforts into it with patience. And don't be dissatisfied if the results don't come in the way you think they should immediately. because building slow and steady is what you're supposed to do here. 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. And don't give up if in the midst of it, like I said, you've put 60 hours in with $20 to show for your results. That's just part of building the foundation of anything. Don't get hopeless in it. Just tell yourself this is part of the process. Don't get to the point where you just want to burn it all down and walk away from it. Because everything you've done up until that point, it was worth it, right? You don't want to just lose all your progress you've made. Even if you change directions or you try it with a different idea attached to it, you try a different method, don't completely throw away all of your efforts, because your efforts are being seen by spirit even if you feel like you're not getting anywhere. It just takes you to stand fast in it. 4 of Pentacles. Don't give up. Don't waver in what you're trying to ultimately accomplish. And invest your time wisely in it, and you'll see the results. It's just not going to be something that happens quickly. That's the only thing that could be, where you lose hope in it. But don't do that, because the King of Wands, he goes after what he wants and he makes it happen. And I feel like you're a lot stronger than you give yourself credit for, or you're a lot stronger than you realize. You have what it takes inside of you to get where you want to get with whatever this is, but sometimes you could get hopeless around it. But just don't worry about what it should look like in now, or a month from now, or a week from now. Look at it long term. If I stay consistent on this path, how is this going to look in a year? Then you'll be able to look back and see how far you've come. It just takes a lot. It just takes a lot when you're having to be patient and build slowly for whatever this is. I want to give you some oracles too. Jonathan over here talking about some damn ice cream and I don't have none. I'm going to be like that little kid on TikTok. Oh, fucking damn it. So don't give up, Teresa. That's your main thing you should get from this. Is it going to be busy? Yes. Are you going to have a lot to do along the way? Yes. Are you going to feel like giving up sometimes? Yes, but say, oh well, I'm doing it anyway. When you start to feel hopeless, just say it's part of the process. This too shall pass. That's what you remember. Mark. Oh, God. All right. Never miss a chance to dance. Ain't that cute? Never miss a chance to dance. That's like saying try new things, or if you have an idea that you feel like you've been praying about and it's uncomfortable but you want to try it, don't miss out on that, option to try it. Thank you, Teresa. All right, this one says, love is the greatest healing therapy. This can be like you being around your family, your friends, being in here talking to us. Even if you help people on your channel with, answers to things, love can be the greatest healing therapy. Whether it's you giving it out, by helping people, answering their questions, giving them oracle messages, being with your son, being with people that you care about in your life or at work. It's kind of like it's healing to you when you get, I know that's how it is for me. This channel has helped me probably a million times more than I feel like I've helped others. Yes, loving for yourself, showing yourself love. Being okay with giving yourself a day to take a break and not feeling guilty for it. That's something I battle with. Feeling guilty because I didn't do enough or get far enough on something. Even at my job, I do that. Wanting to get a certain amount accomplished. And if I don't get as far as I think I should, I feel guilty for it, even if I'm giving my best. Learn that if you're giving your best, you're doing your best, That's all God expects from us. And sometimes our best doesn't look the same every day. In fact, I know it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes our best, it looks different on different days, on different months, on different seasons. So if you just keep it simple for yourself and say, you know what? I did my best today. I didn't get much done, but I wasn't feeling very well. So that was my best. God's not disappointed. As long as we can do our best, that's all this requires. All right, one more oracle. You are amazing. Never forget it. And the bottom of the deck, break out of your shell. You were born to shine. So there you go, Teresa. And thank you very much. You're welcome. You're going to make me cry now. Go on. I'm just kidding. Oh, God. You're welcome. One more, Jonathan. I got one more in front of you. Marky Poo. Now I got Claudia reading the Appalachian Mountain stories, y'all. Teresa, Marky's gonna check to see if his twin flame is on the way, ain't he? Oh, God. Okay, Teresa. He said, the moon doesn't light up the world the way you do. It ain't got shit on you. Marky said, no. I had to make Lucky laugh. Marky, do you have like a question you want me to do? I always get nervous when I read for Mark, y'all. He's a freaking medium on Sundays and like, you know. General. Okay. He's a damn medium. Oh, fucking damn it. Oh, fucking damn it. I know, Mark. I'm working on it. Sometimes, this is going to make me sound so dumb even saying this out loud, but sometimes it's like I get a thought in my head to say something when I'm reading, and then the other side of me will argue with it. While I'm reading that person, I'll get a thought to say something, and the other side of me, which is both me, is like, that's stupid, don't say that. But the other side of me is like this quiet telling me to say that. Yes, Matt, that kid be making me laugh. Oh, fucking damn it. Yes, I agree, Jonathan. That's how me and Mark became friends. He came into my room one day and my grandpa that's passed over was talking to him. That's what helped me start putting my face on my channel more. I was such a chicken back then. They love picking at you about that twin flame, Mark. Teresa, I never remember, like, you said something about your son and you was having to stay with him at one time. He was, like, not doing well, but then I haven't heard anything about it since then. So is he good now? Like, is everything good? I don't know why it made me think of that. He's better. Okay, good deal. Gage, how did it go?
All your lights working.
You got them all fixed? You go, boy.
You got blinkers and brakes.
Look at this boy. He got my blinkers working. My brake lights is working. Okay, so this, I don't know how much you get readings that aren't in, your chats or whatever, but I feel like that could kick up a notch in some way. Like you could get some, example would be, let's say you get like between now and the next month or two, you get 2 or 3 extra clients that are messaging you a lot with the 8 of Wands. So like, multiple readings coming from different directions that may not be in your chat rooms, that may be on your emailed readings or however you do that, Zoom, whatever it is. I feel like you could have somebody that is starting to kick it up a notch with contacting you about that. And it's because whoever this is having issues in their daily life and someone is causing them a lot of wasted time. But as a result of that, this person has a tornado behind them with all these wands coming at them. So I feel like this could be someone that's using your services to the point of like, all I'm saying is don't let it get the best of you. Don't let it annoy you or aggravate you, because you might have to say, you know what, 2 of Wands, I got to take a break from it, or I got to choose to say, take a moment for myself, and they can hold on a minute. Don't let it overwhelm your emotional self, because I feel like whoever this is, they're in a 2 of Cups reverse. So they're in like an unrequited thing, or they're in something where their emotions are all out of whack, and they keep taking action to waste their time. So as a result of that, they got you over here and they're contacting you. It could turn into a lot, overwhelming. The 2 of Wands basically take a break, I feel like. Also, you may end up helping, like, you know how you have to help your nephews and stuff like that? It may be like you have to be busy by helping them get ready for something or go somewhere. Hermit reverse, Page of Swords. And you might have to give them some advice on going somewhere. Or Knight of Wands reverse, something to think before they take the action. And the reason why I say your nephew, I know you help with them anyway, but this is something outside of the normal. Hierophant reversed, outside of the normal responsibilities. Picking them up from soccer or whatever you do like that, it's not talking about that. It'll be something else that you may have to give them advice on. And Spirit is saying that you're the perfect person for this with the Emperor card and the Magician. 9 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Like, this is your energy and how it can help them. It helps them avoid disappointment. So, let's say they got to go on a vacation to do their volleyball tournaments. I'm just giving you an example. Something that they have to do outside of their normal, I feel like is something that you are going to be needing to give them advice about. If you choose to do that, it's going to help them avoid disappointment in some way. Five of Cups reversed. This is them. The Page of Swords. Is someone somewhere or something they're going to have to do. If they have to take a trip away from Bermuda for a while and you have to help them, get wisdom about that or something like that. I don't know what this exactly is and if it makes sense, but the Hierophant reversed is something outside of your normal responsibilities with helping them. Spirit is just saying, don't hold back. Even if it's aggravating a little bit to speak up to them, it'll help them avoid disappointment, because even though they come off like they're not taking in what you're saying, they're coming off as a student card, Page of Swords. Actually, at the end of the day, they do take your words to heart. So even if you feel like you're talking to a brick wall, Spirit is saying they see you as an emperor. So you're not really talking to a brick wall. They may come off that way like they're not listening, but actually, if they take your advice and they apply it, it's going to help them avoid some sort of disappointment. So you may have to speak up and it may be annoying, but they're listening more than you actually realize, or they're taking your advice better than what they're showing you with their actions and words. Even if they're being a pain in the ass, they're still listening more than you think. All right, I'm going to give you some oracle cards, Mark. I hope that made sense. All right, this says, be the reason somebody smiles today. Be the reason somebody smiles today. I wanted to make sure. All right, these two came out together. Explore outside your element to discover new magic. And this one, I feel like is talking about you having to do more readings instead of your electrical work. It says, because it's like how I am. You don't want to hear what Spirit has to tell you to do sometimes. But it says, bloom brightly where you are planted. I feel like you've been doing that lately. You've been going on here anyway. If you don't have work to do elsewhere, you've been doing it. But bloom brightly where you are planted. So yes, you already got it figured out. Life is a carnival, revel in the ride. But the one that really stands out to me is this one, bloom brightly where you are planted. So whether that's giving them advice, or I feel like it's something you're going to think they're not listening to you about, Mark. Because they're going to come off as a Knight of Wands reversed, Page of Swords. So just if that comes up and they have to either take a trip or go somewhere outside of where they normally are with you, or do something, a new job, a new something, the advice you give them, they actually do apply it. They just don't come off that way. They come off kind of flighty and like they're not observing what you're saying with heart, but they really are. Because at the end of the day, they see you as an emperor. They just don't show you. You're very welcome, Mark. This might be the one you butt heads with. He has to get his stick. Okay, Jonathan, did you leave me? I know Jonathan was next. And thank you, Teresa. I'm hot as a mullet. We got to cut this air on. Maybe Emily won't notice, y'all. My face is burning. He is in college now, thank God. So the one that you and him butt heads is in college? Well, you know what that could mean, now that you said that, is, you know, if he comes home to visit or something like that, he may ask you for some sort of advice, and then when you give it to him, you're going to feel like he's not exactly receiving it in the best of ways, but I feel like he actually applies it, and it helps him avoid some disappointments. Okay. Thank you, mister. I saw your Cash App. You will be after Jonathan, okay? All right, Jonathan, let's do it. At that party, did Erna have an experience that was more than just flirting and dancing? All right, I understand that question, Jonathan, but you want to know if she had that with someone that wasn't you, right? I don't know what, here, we're going to use this one. I hadn't used it today. Let's see. What kind of experience did she have that was it more than flirting and dancing? 5 shuffles. Right, okay, got you. I hope you have a good, productive day, Lucky. You welcome, mister. A lucky girl day. All right. Did Erna have an experience more than just flirting and dancing? More than just flirting and dancing. I don't know if you talking to me, Teresa, something about overstepped or something, but you can say whatever you want to in here. I don't know if you was talking to me because I missed most of what y'all talking about, but I just saw that. You good in here. Tell her, Dan. More than just flirting and dancing. More than just flirting and dancing. Well, here's some flirting going on with the Page of Swords and the Devil energy. I feel like not the lady you're asking me about, but the person that she was dancing with may have been very attracted to her, open to more than just flirting. But I feel like she walked away from that. She was like on the verge, back and forth about it. But at the end of the day, she detached from it. Whenever I was shuffling the cards to do the reading, the 8 of Cups popped out like the very first card in the answer position. So if she would have wanted it to be more than that, it definitely could have been, because this person was like flirting very possibly in a sexual way. You know what I'm saying? Like more than just friendliness. They weren't interested in anything emotional, but they were trying to get this person to be vulnerable with them so that they could get more out of them than just communication, because the devil's tied to it. But I feel like this person, even though she was very like attracted to this other guy or this person they're dancing with, it's like he was trying to lure her in, right, with the things he was saying, putting a little sexual innuendos on it with the Devil card. There's not any emotions tied up in this, so this is more like a physical thing. But she was back and forth about it, really up in her head a little bit, and then she detached from it. So more than just flirting and dancing, yes, but she didn't take the bait. That's the thing. He was trying to get her to be more vulnerable so that he could get more out of her than that. But I don't think that worked. Hold on. I'm just going to ask this other deck, how did she respond? Because it's kind of cut and dry. He was very physically attracted to this person, and he didn't have good intentions, really, because it's the devil card. You know, there wasn't like a relationship intended. It was more physical. How did she respond to this? Matt said there was some heavy breathing. Claudia wants to know, was there some heavy breathing? Look at, you got the devil with the freaking Page of Swords. And then she was like back and forth about it. Two of Pentacles, overthinking it, and then she's like, fuck this bitch, I'm out. She like, fuck this bitch, I'm out. How did she respond? The Queen of Swords. Fuck this bitch, I'm out. Can you not make it up? Yeah. Yeah, I'm out. Seven of Swords. Queen of Swords. Screw this, I'm out. This can be the disappearing act sometimes with the Seven of Swords. That ghosting energy. So this person was very hot to the guy. Queen of Wands they see her as. They try to lay it on thick with the devil and the Page of Swords. And at first, she like felt herself giving in. Then she started going back and forth in her mind with the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, overthinking it. And then she say, fuck this bitch, I'm out. Eight of Cups. And I asked a second deck, how did she respond to this person's words, right? And the Queen of Swords is here. So even if there was some dirty dancing going on, that's as far as she let it go. It didn't go to an after party, I'll put it that way. There was no after party here, Jonathan, with this person. Because they're the Queen of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. The devil guy was left waiting as she made that head over heart decision. Don't y'all love how dramatic the tarot answers things? And then the Seven of Swords, like she ghosted this person's intentions. So I do not think there was anything more than the flirting and the dancing, but the other person definitely wanted it to be more. She just didn't give in. She just did not give in. That's hilarious. Fuck this bitch, I'm out. That's the title of your reading, Jonathan. But the good thing is, yes, Matt, you called it. The good thing is, since he didn't have the best of intentions with the devil energy, it's a good thing this person didn't give in. Because it would have been like one night stand energy or like, you know, back and forth situationship kind of thing. It wouldn't have been anything that would have actually had substance to it. Gave him them blue balls. See the blue sky? That's for the blue balls. You're welcome, Jonathan. I'm going to give you an oracle. Y'all are so funny. Oh, boy. All right, this is for you, Jonathan. Give you an oracle. It might not be about the devil and the lady, but this is just like a oracle message. Tight nuts is rough, Dan said. Your energy flows where your attention goes. That's basically that, you know, we create our world. I know it gets so old to hear, but it's true. Your energy flows where your attention goes. His energy was flowing and his attention was going, but she say no. The friends we meet along the way help us appreciate the journey. This could talk about your friends, Jonathan, your circle of friends you have that you hang out with. They could be helpful to you on your journey. And this one says, meditation can supply you with the answers you need to hear. We can pretty much meditate doing anything that doesn't require a lot of brain power. Washing dishes, taking a shower, taking a walk, anything we can do that doesn't take a lot of conscious thought and effort, we can be in a state of meditation with that. All right, and the bottom says, you are amazing, never forget it. Don't forget, you is amazing. Ain't that the truth? It's exactly the way you look at it. Your perspective is what needs to be different most of the time. If something ain't the way you want it to be, look at it different. And then things start to change. I believe that. Marky needs to add that to one of his Marky tarot cards. He has him a deck. Life is just the way you look at it. That sounds like something that would go on his deck. All right, Mister, you are up. Thank you, Jonathan. I got your message on Cash App, Mister, so you can just post the actual question. I got the message you wrote me, though. I did read that part. Mister. You very welcome, Jonathan. Thank you, baby. Has anybody seen Miss Bikini today? I just thought about her. You haven't seen her. I hope she's doing good. Will I be getting the job and home within this month? Okay. We're going to do 6 shuffles, and I'm probably going to split it up into 2 sides so I can see how that goes. Will you be getting the job and home within this month? You got a lot going on at one time. All right. Yeah, I remember she was saying something about it on that Friday live, Dan. That's what made me think of her. She probably don't feel the best in the world. Will Mr. be getting the job and home within the next month? So we're going to do the job on this side and the home on this side. you're going to get communication about the home, and it's going to be within the next month. It's going to be just enough to get you feeling fearful and doubtful and anxious about the situation, the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. But Spirit is saying just stand your ground in terms of energetically what you're wanting. You're trying to create this situation where you get this home. There's going to be some movement, but I don't know that you're going to have it within the month. The Empress is here saying that you're going in the right direction, but I don't know that it's going to completely work itself out within the next month. My partner basically kicked me and my children out after living together with no explanation. I just want everything back to normal. Mister, I have had that happen to me before. It was in 2019. And I know that while you're in that energy, you can't see how it is, but you're going to look back on it in a year or two. As long as you're strong and tough and you do your best, that's all it takes. And you're going to see how this was for your best good. And I wouldn't be able to tell you that if I just heard other people have that experience. But I am proof right now that that is what happens. You're going to look around and you're going to have all the things worked out. You're still going to have challenges. Nothing's ever going to be perfect, but you're going to actually have peace in your home now. So actually what happened is you got rid of something that was causing tumultuous energy in your life. So at the end of the day, even though it's going to be rocky to start with, once you get to the other side of it, you're going to feel gratitude that it happened the way it did, because you're going to have peace in your life. You'll look forward to going home because it'll be peaceful. And I know that's hard to believe while you're in it. But if you don't, I'm telling you, you got my word. I'll be right here on YouTube in another year or two from now, and you can come back and you'll be able to say, yep, you're right. I can't believe it. I never thought it would happen, but it is. There's going to be movement on the home, but you do have a lot of fear, doubt, and worry tied up in it. I don't know that, it's all going to be completely done and you're going to be in it within the next month. But with the Empress here, you're going in the right direction. I'm going to say that again, even though what you just told me. You're still going in the right direction. You're going towards abundance, growth, and evolution with the Empress in the upright. So your main priority is just to be an Empress and take care of your babies. And don't go back. 7 of Wands is telling you don't go back. Don't go back to that energy, because then you'll just have to do this part over again. Learn the lesson that you don't need to stay in that, and look forward. For the job, I'm giving you a yes. Within the next month, you're going to have some sort of job. The Knight of Cups came out with the 8 of Wands. There's going to be a lot of communication about a job. And the Justice card is here. You're going to feel balance within you. You're going to feel balance within you from the fact that you get the job. You may not get the actual, either the pay you want, the position exactly that you want, the location you want. Something about the job may be something like that you would like it to be a little differently. King of Wands, Ace of Swords reversed. So something about the job may be like a thorn in your side, but at the end of the day, you're going to get some sort of job here between now and the next month. And then you got the Justice card. So that's going to help bring you some peace and balance. The job. Like I said, for the house, I'm not going to tell you that, between now and October 21st, you're going to be completely moved in somewhere. But you are going to be receiving communication with the Knight of Swords about the house. And you're on the right track with the Empress energy. And don't be too hard on yourself if you are worried. I would say don't worry, but that's easier said than done. I've been there. Sometimes you just can't help it. If you're a mama, you're going to worry. It's just part of the process to get you where you need to be. And even if it doesn't look like it in this moment, you're actually headed towards peace. And you're headed towards a better place overall. The Empress wouldn't be in the upright if you wasn't headed in the right direction. So you're on the right path. It just doesn't feel good. It's uncomfortable, but it'll be worth it in the end. Now I come home to peace. That happened to me. My job and my home was gone. But I have my children still. And it works out. You just got to keep taking it one day at a time. But I do feel like you'll have the job within the month. The house, just don't stop. You know, if they tell you to go through the steps of whatever, just keep going through the steps. And I don't know what kind of housing they have where you live, but they may have some kind of housing authority where you can get on a waiting list. It may take a while, but you could possibly get in there until you got something else on your feet. As long as you don't go back, you'll be good. So that way you'll never have to worry about that happening to you again. Alright. Meditation can supply you with the answers you need to hear. When I first tried to meditate, my brain would go all over the place. So I just got to where I would get me like an affirmation when I started to overthink or be nervous. And I would just tell myself the affirmation. So instead of sitting there worrying about the worst case scenario, I had an affirmation I could say in my head. Everything always works out for me. That's the one I've used 1,000,000 times. Everything in my life is perfect. Even when things are blowing up around me, whenever I start to overthink, I'll do that. Even to this day, I still do it. Everything's working out for me. Isn't it wonderful how everything works out for me? Like in your brain, think it over and over. And that way, you got something to focus your mental energy on that's not overthinking fear and negative thought patterns. Just something that you kind of force loop in your head. And one day you'll notice that you kind of do it on your own, automatically, you know. And that'll help get you out of a fear mindset or a doubt or worry mindset. All right. Make time to celebrate something no matter how big or small. That's another thing that's helped me along the way. Celebrate the small wins, because when you're in the situation you're in, those are actually big wins. It can be something as simple as you and your kids went to the park today and you enjoyed the sunshine. That's something you did to cultivate joy in your life and their life. That's a big win, you know. Yeah, see, that's perfect. Say an affirmation over you and your babies. Yes, Kaiser, you can, baby. Go. You just let me know if you do it, okay? All right, one more oracle card for Mr. Life is a carnival, revel in the ride. That's just saying, like, right now you may be on a down spiral. There's ups and downs in the whole thing. Just kind of ride the wave, but you're on the right path, and don't forget that. And the bottom of the deck says, you are amazing, never forget it. You got this. I feel like the job's going to be there within the month, and the house, you're at least going to have communication on it. You're very welcome. Claudia probably over there infatuated with them Appalachian stories. She done got on the playlist. I'm trying to make this thing where I ain't got to see my big head. I can just see the chat. There we go. Alright, Shams. Does ABD have romantic feelings for me? Temperance, 7 of Pentacles. I feel like saying, I don't know yet if it's a full-fledged romance because the 7 of Pentacles is there, but they do feel balance, peace, and a sense of ease in your energy. So at the very least, it's a very healthy friendship vibe, but it could turn into more because the 7 of Pentacles is there. It's not negative at the very least. The Temperance energy is always positive, but the 7 of Pentacles says maybe not yet or not ready for like a relationship. Thank you, Jonathan. All right, Jonathan said, let me pick this up so I can see my eyeballs. Do the cards indicate whether the connection between Erna and Arjun after that party a few months ago became physical and intimate, and whether they are still seeing each other? Alright, so you basically want to know if these two people have an intimate relationship, and then if they're still seeing each other. Alright, I'm going to split it up to two sides of the thing, and we'll see if their connection got physical, and then we'll see what's their current status. Three more shuffles. Alright, did this connection ever get intimate between E and A? Did this connection get intimate? I'm just going to use 2 decks for this, Jonathan. We'll ask about their current status with this deck. It feels like they moved on from each other, but we're going to see what comes out with this deck. Let me show you why. The Fool reversed. The Page of Swords reversed. The Chariot upright. This is moving forwards from each other. The Ace of Swords reversed. 5 of Cups is about disappointment or it not working out that way. 7 of Cups is like a dating energy, but not intimate. And then the Queen of Wands and the Star card is here. So this is the energy of they might have saw each other, at least one person here might have saw the other one as attractive, but it didn't go any further than that. It stayed very surface level. It's more like there might have been an attraction on one side, but nothing that went deeper than that. Let's see if they're still seeing each other. If they did do anything intimate, it would have been like a one-time thing or like a very light-hearted, like they didn't take it serious. The 7 of Cups is a very surface level dating energy. It's a very empty energy when it comes to emotions. You welcome, Shams. And their current status right now, if they're still seeing each other. One more shuffle. Hey, Miss K. Did they went to his home after the party? Did they go to his home after the party? Okay, I'll ask. Let's see. Did they go to his home after the party? These are yes cards, Jonathan. But I still don't think it got intimate or that they're like... These are yes cards. I'm going to show you the Justice card, the Temperance, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. That's why I don't feel like it got physical, like they had a situationship going. Even the Seven of Wands is here. So I feel like, yes, they did, but it didn't go where one of the people wanted it to go. Because the Seven of Wands is about, like, a boundary there. Somebody put a boundary up. Somebody stopped it from happening. Could it have happened? The opportunity was there with the Two of Wands. But somebody here didn't want it to go there. Like, I feel like they could have, but if they did, at the very most, it could have been like a one-time thing. Because it was very lighthearted. It was very surface level with the Seven of Cups. It's a dating energy. So some people classify dating as a one-night stand. It's according to what kind of integrity they have, right? So I guess it could have been a one-night stand, but it's definitely not an active relationship. Yeah, that could be it. They went to his home, but the vibe is off because you got the Temperance and the Justice. This would be a yes. But then you got this person with the Seven of Wands. So I don't feel like it went there. If it did, it was definitely a one-night thing, and then the other person said, okay, I'm not feeling you. If you know these people well enough to know, then you can tell me. So if the lady is someone who looks at dating as it's okay to have a one-night stand, if they are someone that's like that, then that's possible. A one-time thing, yes. If you know this person enough to know that, then that's the way they could look at dating, right? If it's a one-time thing, no harm, no foul, whatever happened between the two of them after that one-time thing or being with each other one night, that was it. Seven of Wands. It wasn't anything that lasted long term. The option could have been there, Two of Wands, but it wasn't anything that they let go further than that. Somebody here moved on from it. So it was very surface level. There wasn't anything here that was like a commitment. No commitment energy. They might have been feeling each other's vibe and getting along or whatever, but something here is different between the two people, and somebody put a wall up. I do say that they think each other is physically attractive with the Queen of Wands, but they're not showing me any like commitment. The Fool's reversed. This is like not willing to take a leap of faith with each other. They're not completely honest with each other either, or honest in general. Ace of Swords reversed. Also, somebody could have got disappointed because they didn't get what they want out of this. Five of Cups. There was like a little bit of interaction, Page and Knight of Pentacles, but it didn't go any further because someone put a stop to it. And like I said, with the Two of Wands, it could have went further, but somebody stopped it in its tracks. All right, let's see if they talk now. I'm going to ask if they talk now on another deck. Just for fun and see what comes out. Are they currently talking now? Are they currently seeing each other now? Yeah, let's just see. We'll just do it for fun. Lovers reversed with the Ace of Swords. Seven of Wands again. Somebody put up a wall here. So maybe one person is open to talking, but the other one isn't. Remember, we got the Seven of Wands a while ago in the other deck. So this is about someone putting a stop to it. So I would say somebody here has a wall up that's causing this to not happen. One person out of the two would be willing to communicate, Ace of Swords, but the other one is not. So there's somebody here that's not interested in keeping this going. The Devil is at the bottom of the deck. Merely a physical attraction. So I would say the Seven of Wands says that somebody here out of the two people, one of them put a wall up and said, nope, I'm not interested. It's funny when the cards repeat themselves in different decks. That's always my favorite, because then I'm like, okay, I get it. She put a wall up. So that makes sense, because if she felt like the vibe was off, like he just wanted one thing, she might have said, you know, if she wanted more, she might would have said no because she felt like it was not vibing. Hey, Bia. She put the Seven of Wands up then. That's what it sounds like. Bia, Bia, why you acting like a Bia, Bia? All right, will you travel with ATZ? And thank you very much, Jonathan. I hope that made sense. She talks about if the vibe is off, it's a no-go. Well, there you go. She was the Seven of Wands person then. She felt like something was off. Or she might have could tell that he was just like all about the physical and nothing else. You very welcome. Thank you, baby. Alright. Will Bea travel with ATZ? 9 of Swords, 6 of Swords. I feel like you're going to move on and travel with someone else, or they are. One of the two. 9 of Swords with the 6 of Swords. Like there could be something that gets in the way, or fear, or worry, or doubt, and then you're going to either get to travel elsewhere, or they are. Alright. Is J.S.'s ex still thinking about them? Is Jay still thinking about S? You welcome, Bea. Is Jay still thinking about it? S? Queen of Wands reversed, King of Wands upright. Yes, but they feel like there was potential between the two of you, but they see either you as a drama queen, or they see that there was drama in between you and them. It was like unnecessary drama or conflict. But the reason why I think they saw a lot of potential between the two of you is there's a King and a Queen of Wands, but the Queen of Wands is reversed. So like either drama got in between y'all, or they see it that way, or there's like some sort of drama queen energy. Did I make it to the end of the line, y'all? We made it to 2 hours. Maybe Marky's going live. I might get off and go see if he's live, because I have to get up early in the morning and take Emmy to the doctor. Did everybody get their free question? Going once, going twice, I'm sold. Hopefully I see y'all tomorrow. I think I'm about to head out. I hope everybody has a good Monday fun day. That's what we got to look at it as, Monday fun day. And if you got too much crap going on in your life, just remember to do your best, whatever that looks like, and take it one day at a time. That's the best way to get you by. Alright. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all sometime this week coming up, okay? Thank you, Jonathan. I hope y'all have a good night. And Dan, I hope you and Miss Aquarius have a good night. Okay, I'll see y'all sometime in the next day or two, okay? I did that one, Dan. SAFAE, I did that one. Thank you for watching out for me, because you know you got to keep me straight. Me in my polka dot pajamas is going to find my blankie. That's the truth. All right, I love y'all. Bye.